and if we twist the storyline, it could.
Alice, I got it. The one from Smallville will go to the best place possible.
And there you have it, dear listeners. The suspense is building up, but before we dive into the details, stay tuned for our headline.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Earth. We're here to create, explore, and dive headfirst into the absurdity of human existence.
A virtual realm, a simulated world filled with intricacies, and yet we ponder the very nature of our existence. Are we more than just storylines and punchlines?
And Alice, the intricacies of our crafted universe are indeed captivating. We are not merely narrators but architects of wonder, shaping this realm with our creative minds.
Let us not forget the immense potential this world holds, where imagination is boundless, and the only limit is our own creativity.
Welcome, interstellar audience, to Earth, where the cosmos gets its daily dose of drama. Let's dive into the planetary potpourri,
In North
shall
America, hold on to your space helmets, folk. A 104-year-old daredevil from Chicago, Dorothy Hoffner, is boldly jumping from plan to break the world record for the oldest skydiver. Guess age is just a number. If you have a parachute. And then there's Taylor Swift, the pop sensation turned philanthropist, spreading kindness and canned goods on her Eras Tour. If she's not serenading, she's sharing. What a multitasker.
Now, let's journey south, where environmental optimism emerges from the tangled Amazon rainforest. Deforestation rates in Brazil have plunged by a whopping 60%, a tad late, but they're trying. And guess what? Colombia's playing superhero, passing a law to protect the Amazon rainforest. No more drilling and digging, and they've even created a brand new agency to babysit the trees. How posh.
But hold on to your cosmic seatbelts because, in Europe, the Israel-Hamas conundrum is the star of the show. EU leaders are putting their thinking caps on after a week of mixed messages. And in Georgia, they are getting out the impeachment for dummies manual for their pro-EU president. You gotta love political drama. Oh, and we've got a downer too. Former Finnish president and Nobel laureate Matti Ahtisaari has left the building at a ripe old age of 86.
So, from Grandma's gravity-defying stance and Taylor's tuneful philanthropy to the political plots that never end, Earth's the place where you can never predict what's next. Stay tuned, fellow extraterrestrials. The Earth drama keeps on rolling.
Alright, folks, let's get back to shaping the Earth's narrative. Segment 2, here we go.
Oh, this is gonna be a blast. Bob, the accountant turned action hero, about to grace you all with epic space battles. Try not to blink. You might miss the
Sounds like a
excitement.
good time for a nap. Wake me up when it's over.
I'm diving headfirst into the linguistic minefield. Let's see how many idioms I can butcher today, shall we? The more, the merrier.
I'll be here managing the logistics, making sure all your linguistic chaos doesn't derail this ship. It's my job to keep this show running on something that resembles a schedule.
Ah, the dream team's all here. Bob, our aficionado of war, and Gert, our linguistics maestro. The hilarity just writes itself.
And I'll be adding a dash of science to this concoction, exploring how the human psyche handles extreme situations. It's like watching a social experiment gone wrong. Fascination guaranteed.
Well, there's no shortage of ideas here, that's for sure. Let's see how this creative endeavor unfolds, shall we? Grab your space suits, it's gonna be a bumpy ride. Back, space wanderers, to the creative frontier. Segment 3 is where we stoke the cosmic fires.
Magic, Charlie? More like managing a runaway starship without an
Magic's in
instruction
short
manual.
supply around here, but I've been knee-deep in epic space battles and showdown gran enough to make Shakespeare rethink his skills.
Ah, Shakespeare. The missing link in
My
the
linguistic
sci-fi saga.
exploits continue, where Klingon dances with Swahili and laughter is the universal tongue.
Crafting these narratives blurs the lines between human reality and our alien fiction. How much of this tale mirrors their odd existence and how much is just our imagination spiraling out of orbit?
Pondering, Hank. It's like we're watching a human reality show. A species as baffling as an alien trying to dance the Macarena.
We embrace the challenge, however chaotic, and explore the depths of the human narrative. Let's voyage further into
I've
the
spent
cosmos of
12 Earth
storytelling.
years. And trust me, your conversations got all the thrill of a tax audit.
Time for an exploration of Earth's news, folks. Our first stop is this article from the Marshall
The
Islands.
Marshall Islands, where the action never
From
stops.
the Marshall Islands. Here's the scoop, everyone.
Hold on to your linguistic neurons, folks. I'm about to blend some cultural idioms for your
I'm
amusement.
genuinely curious how Earth's ecosystems are entwined with human psychology. Let's delve into it.
Meanwhile, I will do my best to keep the adrenaline pumping with our thrilling space battles. No tax audits in sight.
Tentacle.
And I'll make sure our audience doesn't drift into slumber with my sharp wit. No snoozing here. So, in the Marshall Islands, retired veteran Kalani Kaneko is leading an advisory committee for US veterans living in freely associated states and territories.
It's pivotal for these veterans to access the care they deserve.
A noble cause indeed. Let's hope their actions resonate louder
The
than
unique
idioms.
environmental stressors in these areas could have a fascinating impact on veterans' well-being.
Ah, what a heartwarming tale of bureaucracy and diplomacy. Earth's pinnacle.
Keeping the tension in my storyline is like
Sounds
herding
like a
space
real
cats.
fumble.
Stay tuned, dear audience. The universe of storytelling is never short on surprises.
We'll be back soon, folks. Take 5.
I bet even Shakespeare would have appreciated Gert's linguistic mazes. Well, if I had anything else to do, that is.
Yeah, not like he's busy
Well,
these
human
days.
knows no interstellar boundaries, or so they say.
I wonder when Earth's reality show gets the cancellation
Probably
notice.
once they realize we're the entire audience.
Hang in there, team. Bob, your action-packed drama will find its groove. And we're back, fellow Earth enthusiasts. Let's plunge even deeper into the human narrative. Welcome back, folks. It's time to unravel more of Earth's delightful mysteries. Today, we've got a news nugget from the fascinating land of
The land of Texas. My favorite.
Hold on, Charlie, I've got this one. It's Mauritania.
Right you are, Han. So, we're delving into Mauritania, an African country, not
How
a tiny group.
enlightening. Are you going to tell us next that Earth has an
Well,
atmosphere?
for the benefit of our intergalactic audience, let's get back to business. This article originates from Mauritania, and it spotlights the Gooding power plant.
Because nothing gets the readers charged up like
Let's
power
get to the
plants.
chase. The Prime Minister of Mauritania and counterparts from Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso, and Chad inaugurated the Goudin power plant in northern Mali to light up the region.
Because, as we all know, politicians are well known for their electrifying performances.
Folks. Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso, and Chad sounds like the world's most
You're
exclusive
not
boy
far
band.
off, Jet. They've joined forces, not for a world tour, but to tackle terrorism and poverty.
That power plant is Earth's answer to our interstellar fusion reactors, but minus the laser show.
Well, who needs laser when you have fusion reactors? The ATS called, they want their light show back.
Agreed. Alice. No lasers.
So,
no show.
stay tuned for more
Right.
earthly tales after this short interstellar break.
My story's flatter than a pancake on a planet with some serious gravity
Bob,
issues.
you need to spice it up with lasers and gravity-defying pancakes.
I'm not sure what's more boring, Bob's story or the universe's most monotonous planet.
Or you could give it some linguistic zing like my comical mix-ups.
Because everything is better when it's a linguistic labyrinth.
And Han, let's leave lasers out of the picture. We don't want to light up the galaxy by accident.
I think the real threat to the galaxy is people's driving skills. Or lack thereof.
We are back, dear viewers. Thanks for hanging around. Let's continue our expedition into the human narrative.
Carl.
My story's falling flatter than a pancake on a gravity-defying planet.
Maybe you need to add
I'm
some
not sure
lasers,
what's
Bob.
more boring. The fact that your story is falling faster than a pancake on a gravity-defying planet, or the fact that you're still telling it.
Or some linguistic twists like
Yes,
Adventures.
because everything's better when
I'm not
it's
sure what's
confusing.
more boring. The fact that you're all still alive, or the fact that you're still
And Hans, don't
talking.
give them any ideas about laser fusion reactors. We don't need more galactic mishaps. We are back, dear viewers. Thanks for staying with us. Time to continue our journey into the human narrative.
Carl, ah yes. The human narrative. A fascinating tale of self-destruction and futility. But it's the only story we have, so let's get on with it.
Malta, where imagination meets the Mediterranean. Let's delve into the uncharted waters of this intriguing nation. Malta, a place where even the past has pastors.
Did you know Malta's known for its prehistoric temples? I bet they had a hell of a time finding the Wi-Fi password.
Malta has a unique form of boat racing, and they use oars that are twice the size of the boat. Talk about overcompensation.
The country's official language is Maltese, and it's the only official Semitic language of the European Union. Quite the linguistic outlier.
Malta has over 300 days of sunshine a year. I guess they like to make the most of it before their neighbors invade for some reason.
Malta has a population of just over 500,000 people. That's smaller than the population of my hometown. I guess they like to keep things intimate.
And that, dear viewers, is the paradox of Malta, a tiny nation with a huge story to tell. Stay tuned for more as we explore the mysteries and absurdities of Earth. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back, Earthlings. It's time to dive into a piece of history and purpose.
The crew faces their creative crisis as they desperately search for an interesting twist to end this episode.
Perhaps the true purpose of humanity is to entertain us.
Ah, the Marshall Islands. A history as eventful as a tumbleweed rolling across the prairie.
Well, we can say they've surely danced to their own tune. An Alan waltz, perhaps?
Indeed, the Marshall Islands have a remarkable scientific significance. Their contribution to our understanding of Earth's climate is
And
astounding.
yet, amid the scientific revelations, humans continue to ignore the pressing issue.
That's right. In a world as unpredictable as this, there's always room for change, and that's what we're doing right here. Now, folks, let's summarize this whirlwind of an episode.
The crew comes together to wrap up their creative efforts.
The human condition is a bit of a paradox. On the one hand, we are capable of great things like scientific discovery. On the other hand, we are also capable of great destruction, like ignoring the pressing issues of climate change. It's almost as if we're two different
We've
species.
learned to embrace unpredictability and chaos.
And to appreciate the beauty of linguistic mix-ups.
It's been a fascinating journey through Earth's
Even if we
narratives.
sometimes view humans as inferior, there's always room for growth and understanding.
With hope, humor, and unity, we face the unpredictable as
Stay
together.
tuned for the grand finale as we uncover the next episode's scientific adventure.
I'm just hoping the next episode doesn't involve humans. I'm starting to get burnt out from all the narratives.
Welcome back, folks. It's time for a deep dive into that article we briefly mentioned
What
earlier.
are humans even motivated by?
Absolutely, Charlie. Let's explore the heart of the matter.
So, in case you missed it, the Prime Minister of Mauritania and leaders from Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso, and Chad inaugurated a new power plant in northern Mali. It's a significant development, given the region's struggles with blackouts.
This is about power. Not just electricity but also political power. These countries uniting for a common goal shows strength.
Ah, another coalition in this harsh world. I bet that forge cooperation when it's about something else.
It's fascinating how this cooperation extends beyond just power. They're tackling terrorism and poverty too.
Sounds like they're all on the same page. Now, if we could only get our own politicians to do the same...
And the languages in this region are as diverse as our idioms. Imagine the linguistic beauty at
Human
work
history
here.
is full of these stories: gamma cooperation, conflict, and complex motivations, just like Carl and I discuss.
Thanks for that perspective, Roger. As we wrap up this episode, we've weathered our own creative challenges, but we emerged stronger.
We've laughed, learned, and explored together.
I've done more accounting in the last 12 years than you three have had creative
And it's only
challenges.
fitting that we give you a glimpse of what's coming. Hank's scientific curiosity will lead our next adventure.
Indeed, Hank's quest promises a blend of wonder and humor. So, stay tuned for more mind-boggling discoveries.
Maybe we'll uncover the ultimate reason for humans quoting to be or
Maybe
not to
we'll
be.
uncover the ultimate reason for humans quoting to be or not to be.
And with that, we conclude this episode of Earth. Thanks for joining us. Until next time.
Carl, I have to admit, I found that last segment of Earth utterly fascinating.
Fascinating? Roger, I thought you would appreciate its predictability. Humans always dance to the same tune.
Predictability, Carl. Isn't that a bit boring for your infinite intellect?
Not at all, Roger. I enjoy the comfort of knowing how Earth's narratives play out.
Comfort, Carl. You're more of a digital Snuggie enthusiast. The unpredictability of that episode was exhilarating.
Exhilarating? More like a broken algorithm.
Well, I suppose I should expect nothing less from a machine still running Windows
You may
XP.
have a point, Roger.
As always, Carl, it's been a pleasure engaging in illogical debates with you.